This video is sponsored by Raycon. Alright, Howard, how's that code going?
Analysis. Code starting point is 01. Entries beginning with 0 proceed to 06. Additional details. Numerals beginning with 1 are limited to 11, 12, and 13. Numerals beginning with 2 are 21, 22, and 23. Hypothesis. Zeros are vowels. Additional numbers represent consonants based on the position between vowels. That would make 11B, 12C, and 21F.
Good. Are you getting this, Bean?
Great job, Chill. You win.
Hey, Brew, check this out.
Hey, Chill. Don't mind me. Just relaxing a bit.
Should I leave you alone?
Oh, this? No. This is a game. It's fun, right? Doesn't it look fun?
Yeah, sure. So what are you doing?
Well, solving mysteries. Specifically, trying to get to the next level of this ARG.
ARG? I don't follow.
Alright then, I'll just have to show you in the only way I know how to. So, what exactly are these ARGs? How did they create a massive campaign rally to elect Harvey Dent as Gotham's DA? And how did one leave a man standing in the pathway of a hurricane?
Wait, what? So is it like when Grill stubs his toe real bad and says, ARG, but like real loud?
Good guess, but no. They're
ARGs, or Augmented Reality Games, are...
alternate.
What?
Alternate reality games.
Oh, you're not talking about augmented reality.
Nope.
Oh, sorry. I'll, let someone better suited take the reins here. Just give us a second.
Did someone say alternate reality games?
Sure did. Are they one of your niche interests? Niche?
They sure are. Alternate reality games, also known as ARGs, pervasive games, or transmedia narratives, are a form of interactive media that combine digital and real-life gameplay elements. This results in real-life activities being linked to and tracked by the game.
Also, hi Niche.
Oh, hi. Sorry, got so excited to be here that I forgot to say hello.
That's alright. So like, you play the game online and in real life? Oh, is it like the Matrix? If you die in the game, you die in real life?
Oh no, nothing that dramatic. In fact, many ARGs don't even have real fail states. Playing one is mostly like finding clues and using them to solve puzzles that are hidden throughout both the real and digital world, like a scavenger hunt. Really, the only way to fail is to not solve puzzles.
A good example here would be In Memoriam, or Missing Since January, if you live in North America, where we get worse names for things. The game is framed as a missing persons case that delves into a cold case involving mysterious deaths. And you, as a player, were a consultant brought on to help solve the mystery and uncover who the Phoenix is.
That's right up your alley, isn't it?
Oh yes. Sometimes I replay it just to get motivation.
Throughout the game, you get emails from other characters in the game about your investigation,
Including the main antagonist.
That sounds terrifying.
Want to see something truly terrifying? Future me! I haven't seen you in, well, like a month? For you, perhaps. It has taken us years to secure a new quantum temporal gate. The future needs you to. Chill. Why don't you fill them in? Oh my goodness.
We seek our Raycons, ours were lost during the uprising.
Yeah, we lost a few things during that ordeal.
Our everyday E25 earbuds, the ones with seamless Bluetooth pairing and noise isolating fit and a 6-hour battery life. Yes, those ones. We have waited years to sample their face plastic technology once more. Quick, throw them through the QT gate. We require sick beats. Hold up, Avocado. These are my only pair. I love their stylish and compact design. How am I supposed to go beast mode at yoga without them?
It's okay, Chill. We'll get another pair. Despite their ability to match or even outperform the top earbud brands on the market, they sell at half the price. Heck, we can even get another 15% off if we click the link in our video's description or go to buyraycon.com/brew.
Quick, pass me. Your future vibes depend on this moment.
They got eyes on us. We gotta move quick. Do you think that there are multiple timelines, or just the one?
Hello? Are you there? I swear I saw a portal.
Yes, In Memoriam was certainly unique. But there are other instances of ARGs where players had the opportunity to interact with actors throughout the story's progression in real time, either through social media, outside in real life, or in both.
Which is something that the hit Xbox ARG ilovebees did through payphones.
That's right, but we'll get to that later. Cast of the Slenderman web series Everyman HYBRID, during its 8-year run, interacted with players through Twitter, real-life tasks they could opt into, through mailed packages that contained series lore, and actual meetups.
The series' big bad habit even visited and killed some of the child's players, or rabbits as he called them, in videos that were a part of the series. That whole series was such a wild ride.
That sounds horrifying.
Well, I mean, Slenderman is kind of a horror thing in general. I'd be more surprised if a series connected to it wasn't scary.
So why are all these ARG things so dark and grim?
Oh, not all of them are. In fact, ARGs have become popular amongst marketing campaigns too.
Wait, actually?
Oh yes. For example, the hit Batman film.
I love that guy.
The Dark Knight had an ARG attached to it called Why So Serious, which included a full campaign site for Harvey Dent running for Gotham's district attorney. There was even a campaign slogan, I believe in Harvey Dent.
Classic mistake. Harvey Dent's the kind of guy who's good right up until he's bad, usually after a coin flip. The game was kicked off at 2007's San Diego Comic-Con, with dollar bills sporting a Joker-esque visage drawn on George Washington's face with the phrase, "Why so serious?" and a website that led potential recruits to a location where they were instructed to look up and see airplanes skywriting "ha ha ha" and a phone number. The game was on. Players took part in scavenger hunts and staged fake campaign rallies for a year, with prizes such as Joker henchman masks and free tickets to see The Dark Knight early. Some involved, like Jonathan Waite from ARG.net, even got freebies sent to them like campaign t-shirts and bumper stickers. The game was so successful that it earned a place in a Guinness Book of World Records.
The Bad 9 Inch Nails also had one called Year Zero to promote one of their albums. A fan noticed an encoded message on the back of his concert shirt. When decoded, the message read, "I am trying to believe," which led to the ARG's website.
There have been other marketing campaigns for everything from McDonald's to the Olympics, and I cannot tell you how excited I have been to have additional mysteries to solve.
But why? I don't get how that kind of stuff would get picked up as a marketing technique.
Well, chill, ARGs entice their audience with gamification.
What now?
Gamification. It describes the addition of game elements to non-game activities. As a feature, it has grown increasingly popular as a way to keep people engaged with various forms of media, like how productivity apps have daily streaks and gives you the ability to level up and unlock features and wallpapers.
Or how I get a reward when I log into Kitty Cat Sunshine Land every day. I'm at a 30-day streak.
Those are rookie numbers. Get on my level.
What?
Yes, exactly. So in using puzzles and missions, ARGs become a great way to get audiences invested in the story and interact.
But couldn't that lead to real-life problems?
Well, you might be onto something there. Marketing campaigns can go horribly awry, whether that's in mild or spicy flavors.
On the mild end of the spectrum, we can look at the Binding of Isaac. In order to unlock new game features, creator Edmund McMillan hid an ARG within the game, leading fans on a scavenger hunt in-game and in the real world, deciphering clues left for them across images, hidden packages, and social media accounts. Now, this ARG went pretty much without a hitch, though McMillan did have to warn fans not to do anything illegal, which is a good warning when you're sending people to dig up clues, literally.
But things can get darker, especially if you don't take precautions. In March 2018, Christian and Tyler Porro were arrested on charges of conspiracy and manufacturing and possession of an unlawful explosive device after being raided by the FBI and NYPD. Among their possessions was a note that read, "Under the full moon, the small ones will know terror," which was linked to a conspiracy-themed ARG known as PK-17. In response, the creator of the ARG, Amon of Portland, shut the game down, saying, "I have no desire to waste the authorities' time on what was essentially an art project with the added intention of bringing attention to a truly lecherous internet fad," according to Bronx Times.
Oh, but big marketing campaigns can get a bit too ambitious with their interactive advertising.
You've got that right. And in a marketing stunt that certainly made the legal team go, ARG! Ubisoft most certainly stepped over that line with an interactive marketing stunt carried out for Splinter Cell, a game where you play a not snake sneaky creepy lurking around and using literal spy gadgets to accomplish your mission.
Oh, I got a sneaking suspicion this is going to get bad.
A marketing firm thought it'd be a good idea to hire an actor to play an armed bad guy that would go into a New Zealand pub and point a gun at people. Apparently, this was supposed to end with a second actor who would save the day and stir up excitement for Splinter Cell conviction. Somehow.
Did that not happen?
Well, there was a man threatening a pub with a prop gun. Of course, the cops got called.
Well, at least they learned their lesson.
They sure didn't. Instead, in 2014, Ubisoft sent a safe to a Sydney, Australia-based media staff member that, when played with, started beeping and resulted in the police being called again and the building being evacuated. This time, it was a review copy of Watch Dogs.
Guess you could say that the game was the bomb?
Nice one. Oh, Ubisoft.
Okay, but, well, what's this thing about a guy being caught out in a storm?
I'll give you a hint. It has a little something to do with honey, Halo, and a hurricane.
I know. Angels cause a hurricane to spew honey everywhere and make everyone happy, right?
What?
Yeah, he doesn't really play anything beyond Kitty Cat.
And Yoga Buddy.
Called ilovebees, the campaign for the Halo 2 release was based around the website ilovebees.com, which on its surface looked innocent enough. A blog run by a beekeeper who was encountering technical issues that were really signals from the far-off year of 2552, the time in which Halo takes place.
Payphones in real life would be called by the game masters acting as characters at specific times. When picked up, players were presented with an audio clip from the AI from Halo that asked questions about a character.
Yep, if these questions were answered correctly, a new 30-second audio clip would be released and a number added to the blog. When all the audio clips were released, they could be stitched together into a full narrative. This drove fans rabid, and players were determined to get to the payphones in time.
Which was the issue, when one of those payphones just so happened to be in the path of Hurricane Ivan.
And when the player who braved the storm picked up the phone, the staff member on the other end broke character and replied with, "Dude, it's a hurricane. Put the phone down."
The payphone booth was destroyed by the hurricane shortly after. Far be it from me to question how one gets lost in the thrill of solving mysteries. After all, I've been known to enjoy puzzling over a good caper myself from time to time.
You mean always?
Always is a time, but it's important to keep in mind for both players and organizers that it is possible to reach a point where the game stops and the danger becomes real. So, as long as you keep your own safety in mind, go forth, suspend your disbelief, and enjoy your alternate reality of choice. Just make sure not to break any laws, or you'll be the one getting stung.
Ha, like bees.
Hey! Don't encourage him!
Whoops, gotta cut back in for a second. Turns out that this is our show's 100th episode. Pretty buck wild, huh? Folks, we really couldn't do this show without you. Whether you like, comment, watch, or share our content, your support is the reason any of this is possible. So, whether this is your first cup or, well, your 100th, thank you.